Well, it's Thanksgiving weekend, and I just had to get out on the motorcycle and do something, so I'm going out for a little short spin to engage in this most self-indulgent of all activities, motovlogging. Riding around on my motorcycle, talking to myself, and then posting it on the internet, thinking that somebody's going to actually want to listen to it. But wait, it gets crazier, thinking that somebody might actually want to subscribe and hear more. How deluded we are, or egotistical, or something. But it is fun. I asked my son about a year ago if he had watched any of my motovlogs on YouTube. And so he said, "What's a motovlog?" I said, "Well, I've got this little setup on my helmet and I ride around on my motorcycle, and I'm talking about stuff I think about while I'm riding." And so there was a pause on the phone for a minute, and he said, "So let me see if I got this straight, Dad. You want me to watch a video of you talking to yourself while you're riding your motorcycle?" I said, "Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant." So it took him a while, but I finally got around to watching a few of them, and I don't think he was all that impressed. But you know, one of the challenges to this little sport is trying to figure out something to say. I mean, it is kind of egotistical to think that anybody's just interested in hearing your opinions, although that's what we do a lot. Now, there are some good content motovlogs, a lot of how-to motovlogs. Two Wheel Obsession is a good example. Boy, that guy is a wealth of information. I have found myself even going to him when I have a question, because we both ride the same motorcycles, an FJR 1300. So he's practically like a service manual on that FJR. But then there are others that really don't have anything to say. It's just, well, I'm out riding around on my bike today. It's a nice sunny day. Trying to figure out what I want to do. How are y'all doing? Yo, what's up, YouTube? Sometimes that's about all it is, and I last about 30 seconds to a minute on those. But then, of course, I get my helmet on and I turn my GoPro on and I start thinking, well, now, what do I have to say other than I'm just riding around on my bike today, talking into my helmet, thinking somebody's going to want to listen. So it is kind of a solitary activity, and it is self-indulgent, but maybe not the most self-indulgent and solitary activity we engage in. I mean, there is another one that I'll refrain from giving you the details, but I'm sure you know what it is. It's another one's a little more solitary and self-indulgent, but it's not all that dissimilar to motovlogging, I can tell you that, because whether anybody listens to this stuff or not, I do get a lot of pleasure out of it, and I do get some sense of release, if you know what I mean, because sometimes it's just venting my opinion about stuff that I know nobody else is going to want to listen to. And so the nice thing about motovlogging is I talk into my helmet while I'm riding my motorcycle, and nobody's going to interrupt me. So there. That's what I'm doing today, trying to figure out what am I going to talk about.